Alright guys, Maryland Fishing Finest back here. Just finally got my packages from Tackle Warehouse for the Black Friday sale, so we're going to get right into them. Box. And big long tube rod. I'm going to talk about that too. Alright, let's get into the box. And then I'll get into the couple other items that I got. Not from Tackle Warehouse, but I did get during Black Friday. And we can talk about the pig board, which I just got done. Alright. First off, as usual, always package stuff very well. You will never be non-satisfied with it. Even better than I thought. Alright. We'll do it this way. Now, if that's out of the way, we can get into what I got. Alright, first off, where do we want to start? Alright, let's get everything to one side. And we'll, I'll pick and choose where I'm going to start. Oh, they're the same hooks I had before. Didn't know that? Alright. Start here. Giving you guys too many hints. What the heck? Whoa, hey! Hide. Okay. Alright. We're gonna go over these one by one. Jeez. I'm letting everything out. Alright. First thing. Return postage. Which is always good in case you get the wrong thing, you send it back to them and they'll send you a new one. I don't need it though. Alright. The order. This sucker came out to 173.74. Put it regular would have been like 300 because of Black Friday sale. It was not. Alright, first thing, as you can tell, I got a white one on. This was free, so I picked it up. A free sand colored Tackle Warehouse. I always get these like a little bigger because they tend to shrink really easy like this one. But definitely satisfied. I like the sand color, it's a little different. I have two of the camo, the gray camo ones, and I have this white one. And then I'm going to get the new, it just came out with a new line, and if they would have had it during Black Friday sale, I probably would have bought all of them, but they didn't, so we're not. Alright, first item we're going to get into. This is actually a bait that I've never used, but I love. Alright, this is a Havoc Crawl Fatty Jr. I love pit bosses. They are actually, yeah, they're right there on the pegboard, which I'll show you guys later. Love pit bosses, so I figured why not try these. I don't know, I've been hearing a lot of stuff lately about them. Kind of just a crawl. These are a smaller version for. I was gonna use this as like jig trailers, but it also, I mean, I could Texas rig it too. Little crawl. This is in green pumpkin blue. I actually don't remember what was in this order, to tell you the truth, because this was a little bit ago. Alright, that's first thing. Second, the same thing. The Crawl Fatty Jr. Oh, Oh, didn't mean to with that. And watermelon candy. This is actually one of my favorite colors to throw with Rage Tails, which I'm going to get into those later. Love this purple and green. Works great at the pond by my house, which is 22 degrees out, so probably won't be seeing any fishing videos anytime soon. Because in Maryland, we really don't do too much ice fishing, but we're going to try walleye fishing. Alright, we'll go with these next. Alright, next, I got a 25 pack of VMC 3/0 worm hooks. Just needed to get some more worm hooks, and these were like $5. So I figured, why not? And they're a little thicker than the normal ones I use. They got a nice sized barb too. They have a closed eye, which I have lost several fish actually, where I've literally lost the fish and I pull it up and the knot's on the end of my line. And there's no hook. Because I used to use the eagle claws. I used to use 1/0s, and I figured out they were way too small for bass fishing, but figured why not. Alright, I already have these. Actually, I just got these, but I got them in the weighted version. So I got the weightless one this time. This is a 4/0 swim bait hook. These are going to be used for swim baits and for something else I'm going to be getting into. Not going to share yet though. Alright, any other terminal tackle stuff? Terminal. Okay, yeah, tungsten. Okay. I got 2 packs of the 1/8 ounce little flipping black tungstens. Can't go wrong with these. I've never caught a fish with a weight, but I will say flipping grass with these is going to be a lot easier now instead of throwing a weightless Senko or throwing like, where is it? Throwing heavy lead. Yeah, like that. Heavy lead. It's just... And it's bad for the fish, too. Didn't know that, either. Alright, next. This is kind of a bait that Andrew Flair uses a lot, so... I kind of got it because of that. And because I really... I have, alright. No frogs on my wall. Or in general, actually. I don't have any frogs. At all. I got like 2, and they're both rusty. So, I got a new pad crasher. Booyah. This is like the Andrew Flair color. I don't know. He really likes this. But he usually uses the, popping one, but I don't know. I never really liked popping frogs. So, take this out real quick. Alright. Probably gonna cut this. Definitely gonna cut the tail down. But, I mean, they're really... Definitely gonna probably get these from now on. I used to get the BPS ones, but they're kind of trash. But I still, their Senkos are on point, but these not so much. These aren't as good as the others. Okay, get it on. Alright. Oh, it works. Okay. Probably shouldn't open that, but probably not gonna do that anymore. Like, at all. Well, unless it's like soft license, I can do that, but no more hard baits, because now the frog looks like that. Alright, that's going straight. Actually, where's the top water? There it is. Straight to the wall. Right. What I want to show you next? Alright, next. I just actually got one of these in my fishing care package. Okay, grab it. Alright, I heard a lot about these jigs. This one came in the fishing care package. This is the Terminator Pro Jig in peanut butter and jelly. It's 3/8 ounce. This is a 1/8 ounce finesse jig. Excuse me. And I just got it in black and blue. Probably should have got a little heavier, but I mean, it's really light. But I don't know. I don't really fish with jigs, but I got about 30. You know, I fish with frogs all the time, but I don't have any of them. But I don't fish with jigs, and I got 30 of them. Oh, good point, because I don't lose them because I don't fish with them. Alright, next. Tackle Warehouse sticker. That's going right on the wall. Like, as soon as I get done. Alright, this is a couple new things. Actually, hold on. There's a couple new things I've been getting into. Oh, am I supposed to get 2 of these or 3? Okay, used to. That's right. Okay. So this is the Secret Lures Chubby Frog. So early on in the year, I really started to, choose the bass fishing was like serious to me. And this is one of the baits that I've always thought was one of the coolest. And this is for, that's what those swim bait hooks are for. The weighted and the non-weighted ones. So this is like I've never seen this kind. It's like all the frogs have clear flippers. I mean, this one's a little messed up, but you get the point. They have clear flippers. So they have a colored body with clear flippers. I just thought that was really cool. And these were like, I don't know, they were like $2 a pack, so figured why not? I'm gonna start trying new things, why not just try that? And I love swim baits, so I mean, why not try something new? Alright, next. Secret Lures, Chubby Frog. That was in Chubby Clear. This one is in Chubby Clear Black Neon. I mean, they're not real thick frogs, but the design is, I mean, if it, I don't know, I'm gonna really have to test to see. I got a feeling the plastic's gonna rip away, but, I mean, I'm pulling on pretty hard. It's pretty good. But, and they never see these. All they see is the body. And so, it's a pretty small profile frog for a paddle tail. I mean, I used to have topwater hollow bodies that used to be, that had paddles, but they never really worked. Well, they didn't work for me. I don't know if they work for everyone else, but they don't work for me. Alright, another thing that I've never, ever caught a fish off of, I think. Yeah, I don't think I've ever caught one off of this. This is a Strike King, I think it's a Sugar Buzz, and all black. Probably gonna pair that up with either one of those frogs, or that's why I got that black colored frog, or maybe put a swim bait on the back. Not sure, but I like how it's a swinging kind. I've really gotten into these. This is another thing that I've never even heard of till this year, but they catch some huge bass, so why not try it? I don't know. My favorite bait of all time has got to be either a wacky rigged or a Texas rigged, just green pumpkin Senko. It just never fails. I mean, I don't care where you're at. I don't care where you are. Senko is like a never-failing bait. Alright, that's off topic. Next is the Culprit 4.5 Vibe Shad. These were on sale, and they're new. These were really cheap. These were like, I don't think these were even like $2. I think they were like $1.50. You get a decent amount of them, too. You get 7 of them. That's a lot, actually, for swim bait fishing. Oh, you gotta rip these. Alright, we're not gonna take these out, but as you can see, they're just black. They just got a black top with a silver body. Or no, a black body with a silver top. Alright, next, some 20-pound Power Pro, because hopefully, in 25 days of Christmas sale, I'm looking to get a new reel. Probably either gonna stick with a Piscifun, or I'm gonna get a 13 Fishing Concept C. Depends on if they go on sale. If they don't go on sale, I'm gonna get a couple of the Piscifuns, but if they don't, then I'll probably just get that, or I'll get a Lose. I'm not sure yet. But I need a Froggen. There's a point that I got this. And that there's a reason behind it, but I'll tell you guys that later. Alright, next. This is a Red-Eyed Shad. This was on super sale. This thing was like, I think it was like $2.75. I don't know why. And it wasn't even supposed to be in sexy shag color. It was supposed to be like this like orange, like mustard. It was mustard color. That's what color it was. It was like this real dark mustard. So I was like, oh, I'll get it because it was only $2, and I love red eyes. And little did I know, it come in a chartreuse shad. Can't beat that. It wasn't even the color I was supposed to get, but I'd much rather have this than that mustard one. But hey, you gotta throw stuff that Bass don't know. Alright, next, I got a new box. Got a Bass Mafia box because I don't have any more room in any of my other boxes. This is also a waterproof box, and it's got these little clips on it, which I like a lot more than the other boxes I have that have the 3 big clips and they're real loud. This is probably going to be made into my swim bait box and frog. Probably my frog and swim bait box. Keep it as that. Probably in this. So, that'll probably be that. Alright, next. This is another thing I've never... I mean, I guess this is a Keitech in a way. It's a 4.8 Money Shad by Tail Slapper. This bait was really cheap. This one was like... Oh, this one was actually $3.50. It was the other ones. Yeah, the other ones were supposed to be more. But, I don't know, the other ones were cheaper than this, but, I mean, this thing just looks... These things just look freaking cool. I love how they package the... Oh, they got... What is that? Oh, it smells like, that game fish scent. I forget what kind. It smells like Bang. It smells just like that. Real odd smell. I guess these are, like, covered in it, but these are just bigger Keitechs. Never throwing big Keitechs. I always throw like the 3-inchers. So we're gonna next year. I can guarantee you, I'm gonna catch. I caught more bass this year than I have ever in my life. More quality bass. I caught 5 fish this year that were over 4 pounds. I've never even caught. I think I've maybe caught 1. And I had a tournament winner on Fish Better app with 1, but I chose not to enter in it, which was, found out that was really dumb. Alright, next thing. These are the things that I got at the same time, but I got from a different company. Alright, first thing, got some Spike It, because I love to hook this on with some flukes and stuff for rockfish. Next 2 are, actually I'll just take 1 off, because they're the same. These are only $10 on eBay. They're Rage Tail in, again, hard candy color. That purple green flake. I already took these out of packaging. They smell great. I don't know, Mystery Tackle Box really has filled me up with baits I've never even thrown before. Like, I got these new River to Sea crawls. Never even thrown them. And then the next bait I got was the Gambler. It's an easy swimmer. I already have got the white ones, but I got this, like, I think this is called, yeah, Ghost Shad. So it's like, it's kind of silver with like a real dark blue to it. A little smaller profile bait. Again, I never even threw a swim bait this year until I actually think I was at Dick's one day and I got some Keitechs because they were on super sale. Never thrown one in my life. And I hooked it on there and put it in my tackle box. Like 4 of them were melted and they were all melted together, and I was like, hooked a shaky head on the one from a mystery tackle box because we couldn't catch anything at this new pond. And that day I caught the most quality bass. Within 30 minutes, me and Evan caught, like, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 that were 3+ out of the same little spot, like this rocky drop off in this pond. And it was the middle of the summer. Just literally throwing swim baits like this but 3-inch, and just dragging them with a shaky hand across the bottom. Stop, drag them, stop, drag them. And then he hooked on a jig with a Havoc crawl, threw it out there, first cast, caught cuts his PB, 7 pounds. It was insane. That day, I don't know if it could have been better. I don't know if I've ever even had a day that good. But that's all the new stuff I got. And then this is the wall. Might as well show you guys now. That is the wall. So it's looking pretty fresh right now, but it's gonna get some more additions here soon. Alright, next thing is the rod. There's a reason the braid is there, and hopefully one of these 25Ds. Today they had poppers as their daily thing, which I wasn't too impressed with, if you ask me. Like $10 poppers, and they're little. I've never heard of the company that had them either. But day one they had Seaguar on sale, but I don't really mess with Seaguar. I don't know. I'm a big Berkley guy, and I don't think I've ever owned Seaguar. But I will say, this Lew's Fluoro is actually pretty good. Some Lew's Senshi, I think it's called Senshi line. That's what I have on my carbon blue. Stuff's amazing. But this is right. I know it. If it's the right thing, then this should be. Yeah, it's the right company at least. Okay, so this one doesn't have micro guides. Alright. So this isn't like the other one. Okay. Alright, so as you guys know, actually you guys may not. I don't think I told you guys, but I got a new, I'll post a picture on my Instagram, but I got a new St. Croix bass. I don't know what that noise was. I got a new St. Croix bass. It's a St. Croix bass jig rod. I forget what, I don't know, it's over there in the corner. I got it paired with my Lew's Mach 1, which I really, really badly want the Mach 2. But I don't know, everywhere I look, it's either sold out or not even for sale yet. So, I actually saw this on Tackle Warehouse's new thing of the week. And the bass, the Mojo Bass, retails for like, I have a lot of Mojo surf rods, so I'm a very big St. Croix guy, and I love their surf rods. And this, I don't know, this is a new rod they just came out with. So this is I don't know, they had it on TW, so I was like, okay, this rod looks pretty sweet. And it's a blue and black rod, so I was like, oh, okay, this is me. Because I love, and it's like this real smoky colored blue. Try not to break it. Jeez. Alright, so this is a Mojo St. Croix Bass X. This is in the 7.4 fast action. And it's all graphite rod. This can handle 14 to 25 pound mono, and it handles a 3/8 ounce to a 1.5 ounce. So this is mainly going to be my, I know it kind of sounds light, but it's going to be my frogging rod, or my flipping and pitching rod. Just my heavy rod. So that's what that braid's for, and that's what that tungsten's for. This is going to be like my main swim bait rod. So this is a little longer than my old one. My old one is a 7.1, and I will say this rod is like incredibly light. And it was only the Bass X, it's a brand new line. This Bass X is only like 110, and it's only like 110, and the Mojo Bass is 130. to 120, depending on the size and the lower weight and all that stuff. But this is a brand new lineup, and it's all graphite, which I kind of like, but it doesn't have the real micro guides, which I actually kind of like more. But it's weird. The smallest guide is the middle guide, and the rest are all a little bit bigger. It's kind of odd. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing with this rod. But I love this rod. I mean, it's so light. This is probably one of the lightest rods I've ever owned. It's definitely the nicest. But hopefully this is going to be either paired up, depending on their sale, it's either going to be paired up with a Concept C, or it's going to be paired up with a Concept A from 13 Fishing. Just depends on what kind of, I have 200, so depends on the sale that they have and what I can really get the rod for. But, alright, well, that's all for today on today's boxing. So, I'll get back